starring Don Ralph and Dave Moody. Knock on Wood challenges Coke and Pepsi.
After sampling these three products, which do you prefer? Letter S, letter L, or letter K?
Well, I prefer letter K.
You've chosen a wooden bowl from Knock on Wood over Coke and Pepsi.
And I've been drinking Coke all these years. I guess Knock on Wood has come out with something better.
So try the Coke, Pepsi, Knock on Wood test for yourself, because it's the Knock on Wood generation. Knock on Wood, 17 Academy Street, just off the mall.
I'm Don Ralph, and for the next 30 continuous minutes, the people here at WEED are going to try to raise money for DB, or maybe more commonly known as disabled bricks. The people here have been working hard for many years to get this telethon together, and we are hoping that you will dig deep into your pockets to help us with our cause. We will be taking collections from all over the world in an effort to solve the problem of DB. And in addition to the telethon, we will be having entertainment from many famous personalities. But right now, let's pause for these messages from our sponsors.
Station WEED recognizes its obligation to its viewers to present opposing viewpoints to its editorials. Speaking today is Reverend Sum Yum Mun, leader of the Unisexcation Church. Speaking for the Korean-speaking Mun will be Reverend Mun's right-hand man, David Eisenhower.
Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm speaking to you on behalf of Reverend Sum Yum Mun, who is seated on my right. The Reverend speaks only Korean.
Wing chagi tiki, winiyaki.
The Reverend loves everyone, but it seems that some people have a dislike for him. We have been accused of brainwashing and administering certain drugs, which would give our followers a zombie-like appearance. This is not true.
Chiki, chiki sire.
We only inoculated our followers for smallpox and venereal disease. Also, we have been criticized for the over-publicity given to our bicentennial God Bless America celebration. Some people call our posters junk. We picture them as spiritual mosaics that inspire the youth and pious entities.
Wasaki or chiki pop.
We've also been criticized for the many deaths in our followers. This problem is not all that bad. One of our followers has died for us, but the Reverend has the power of eternity and can bring this man to life.
Wake up!
I am cured. I feel like a breathing man once again. How overjoyed am I. And I owe it all to Reverend Sum Yum Mun, leader of the Unisexcation Church, located on 33 East 62nd Street in Manhattan, or call 999-235-6781. My life has meaning once again.
After this truly remarkable demonstration of true religious powers, I don't see how anyone can call us phonies. By golly willikers, gosh. This is David Eisenhower speaking to you for Reverend Sum Yum Mun.
Sayonara!
Well, we're back as the telethon continues here in Poughkeepsie. Well, you know, many people just don't know what DB is or how dangerous it can really be. But within the past 3 weeks, DB has risen to number 7 on the Surgeon General's list of most dangerous afflictions towards man. Here's the list now. I will read it from my memory. Number 1, MD or muscular dystrophy. C or cancer. CG or coughing and gasping. GC or gasping and coughing. S&M or sharp knives and machine guns. M&Ms and DB or disabled bricks. And KKK or pure ignorance. Well, right now, I'd like everyone in our studio audience to meet this year's Easter brick and last year's poster brick, Jimmy Clay. Let's give him a big hand. Let's give him, oh, thanks a lot. Oh, yes, Jimmy's all excited. This is first time on public TV, and you're a little nervous, aren't you, Jim? Yes, he is a little nervous. And right at this point, I'd like to remind our television audience to buy Easter brick seals. Easter brick seals, they're just another way of helping our cause. And Jimmy.
Newsflash. Residents in the immediate Poughkeepsie area stand by for a news special that may mean painful death and agony for many citizens. Yes, thousands may live a terrible life of pain and agony. Others may already be living in the Wappingers area. More on the cataclysm, but first, this 3-hour documentary on the earwig.
Hello, I am Professor Bon Voyage. I'm here to talk to you about the 3007th most dangerous insect, the earwig. The earwig is a small insect which lives in wet, dirty places. The earwig has several legs which are also wet and dirty. The number of legs...
We again interrupt you to bring this news special on the catastrophe in Poughkeepsie. There has been a newly outbreak of the Roy Rogers body disease. This disease consists of the largest, most intelligent bacteria known to man. This is known as Hojos, a name Roy Rogers derived himself. Yes, there is an artist's rendition of someone being attacked by Hojos. Yes, you may have been attacked by Hojos and not even know it, but thanks to medical science, there are 7 telltale warning signs of the Roy Rogers body disease. 1. Periodical athlete's foot. Number 2, Hojos about you. 3. Footprints in the butter. 5. The garbage can liner is missing. 6. Water on the knee. And most important, number 7. Now we go back to an exclusive interview with the man who discovered it all, Roy Rogers, and his lovely wife, Dale Evans. Hello, Mr. Rogers.
Well, hello, all you rancheros and ranchettes. Chuckle, chuckle.
Yes, Mr. Rogers, how did you discover this disease?
Well, as you know, a farm can be a breeding place for germs and disease.
Why, shucks, with 28 kids, 39 head of cattle, couple pigs and chickens, empty bean cans, and the rest. Oh, yeah, can't forget old Trigger. Well, anyway, our house can be filled with disease, and boy, does it smell. Well, anyhow, about a month ago, Little Raw number 15...
I think it was Little Roy Rogers number 14, honey buns.
That's right, Tinkle Face. Well, anyway, I happened to see him riding a Black Angus out on our 28.3-acre ranch when a group of Hojos came up to him and knocked him silly. Well, I looked at him a while and said, "Ooh, my son looks funny and not good."
That's when we discovered the new disease.
Sure did, by golly. Oh, yeah, can't forget old Trigger.
I've just been handed a report that there is indeed a cure for the Roy Rogers body disease. First, you have to give him all your money, credit cards, and valuables when he comes up to attack you. Yes, this is the only way to rid yourself of a terrible life of pain and agony.
Ready, Joe?
Yep, let's go make some money.
That was a sad moment for Poughkeepsie, but let's put Poughkeepsie aside for a day or two and go down to Dave Moody in front of the tote boards.
Well, it's early in the evening yet, and as you can see, the money is just starting to pour in. So let's take a closer look at the tote boards. Tote board number 1 represents the Poughkeepsie Western Hemisphere region. Come on, Poughkeepsie Western Hemisphere, I'm sure you can do better than that. Just put your fingers in those holes and dial 452-0858. That number, once again, 452-0858. More instructions for usage on the phone for Poughkeepsie residents later. Tote board number 2 represents the Poquag, Hopewell Junction, Wappingers Falls, and other places inhabited by people of the lesser species. As you can see, they haven't yet woken up or they've moved away, but I'm sure they'll begin calling in and pledging in just a minute. Tote board number 3 represents the remaining world powers, and tote board number 4 stands for a while and eventually falls apart. So just look at our phone, man. They're busy answering your calls, waiting for you to call at 452-0858. That number again, 452-0858.
Hello, are you low on money this bicentennial year? Afraid you won't be able to travel to those places of red, white, and blue? Well, there's no need to fear, not with the new Bicentennial Fun Kit. The Bicentennial Fun Kit includes everything you need for a fun bicentennial year. First of all, you get the Bicentennial Book of Quotes, which includes many famous quips, such as these.
The only way to a man's heart is to drill a hole through his rib cage and into his aorta. Betsy Ross.
It's not fun being dead. Patrick Henry.
During these times of hardship, even I feel like a filthy beggar. A filthy beggar. Calm down, calm down. There is still much, much more. You also get your own personalized Bicentennial Games booklet. Yes, the Bicentennial Games booklet includes many games such as Let's Count to 200.
1, 2, 3.
We also give you your personal list of bicentennial words. Yes, these words can be used at parties or wherever you may like. Here are some of them now. Bicentennial, big, bird, bile, Bixby, bi-weekly, bi-s, bi-urch, bifocal, bilingual, buying, Crosby, bicentennial, bicycle, bye-bye. Yes, just think of the feeling of satisfaction you'll have throwing these in wherever you go. Yes, you'll be the heartthrob of the women and the envy of the men, or vice versa, depending on your outward appearance. So, you have just seen a sample of our kit, but there is still much, much more. So, just send $4.99 tonight or the keys to your car to Funtennial, 1776 Pituitary Avenue, Buns, Iowa, 33333.
Oh yes, that was very Poughkeepsie patriotic, you know, really strikes me right here, you know, it was really a very moving moment for me, and I'm sure it was for little Jimmy here too. But we want to turn a little serious and go to a station-supported commercial for one of the better organizations of America. And this organization is very proud to bring you this commercial because it is very wealthy and it has a lot of money, and a lot of rich, greedy people are in the organization. But we love it all the same, and we're sure you'll love it too because they are very nice.
Bricks. They are around you every day. But when's the last time you really looked at a brick? Have you ever really looked at a brick? Go ahead. Feel it. Touch it. Rub it. Caress it. It's rough and tough and almost unbreakable. But unfortunately, bricks sometimes fall apart. In medical terms, this is known as DB, or disabled bricks, and it's hard to cure these bricks. Sometimes a brick will go all together, and then nothing can be done. But with your money and medical assistance, we may be able to cure this disease. You'll be glad you helped. Only you can help. So strive for a better tomorrow for brick and man.
Well, we're back again, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the fun portion of our show. And you know what that is? Hey, Jimmy, you know what that is, Jimmy? That's right, it's the entertainment portion of our show. Oh, Jimmy, you chip off the old block, you. Sorry about that, Jim. Oh, well, we have right now a comedy group who came all the way from Mud Flats, Arkansas to do their little comedy skit here for you. And it's going to be a new series on WEED, the station that grows on you, this fall. And we'll be showing it to you just as soon as we will show it to you. Now, Jimmy, we want to thank these boys for sending in their tape, and we want to thank WED for their cooperation.
And now for another exciting episode of Trolley Car Theater.
Everyone on? Let's go, Jake. Ding, ding, ding. This is a tour trolley, which is a new feature here in the Canadian Alps. Due to a faulty steering device, you will have to lean at certain times. Thank you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Watch out for the pussy, Joe.
Everyone, lean left.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. Now on your left, you will see historic.
Joe, watch out for the doggy.
Everyone, lean right.
Ding, ding, ding.
I meant left.
Joe, watch out for old Sister Anna Marie.
The Father, the Son, and Mother!
That was close.
Joe, watch out for the Holy Protestant Singing Angel Choir.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn.
This is terrible.
Ding, ding.
Hey, Joe, look out for the Saturday Night Bridge Club.
I mean 1 ace. I mean 2 aces.
I mean 3 aces.
Trump, damn you, Trump! Dude, you should have trumped.
Ding, ding.
Watch out for the New York Symphony Orchestra, Joe.
Quick, lean left.
No,
right. No, left. Go, left.
Be sure to be with us next week for another exciting episode of Trolley Car Theater.
Well, WED has done it again, I can see. And we will be continuing on with some music. But first, let's go down to that source of fun, that point of inspiration, Dave Moody at the Tote Boards. Hello! Well, as you can see, the Tote Boards haven't begun to have toted yet, but I'm sure they'll be moving any minute. But we have received this tomato from a gracious member of our studio audience. We were expecting something more substantial as like an ear of corn. Let's go back to Don right now. Don. Thank you, Dave. I would like to remind our television audience that the number to call is 452-0858. That's 452-0858. And we'll be continuing on with the music, as I said, right after this commercial, which will be coming up in a few minutes. But, you know, I'd like to express our appreciation to the citizens of Poughkeepsie who think they are not ready for us, because they are. We know.
We are going to interview several people from the Dutchess County area to get their response to this question. What do you look for in a gift store? We asked Dave Moody, student.
I like novelty items because I'm such a fun guy.
Knock on Wood has novelty items. Then we asked Mary White, housewife.
Well, I like jewelry, and jewelry does go nice in a jewelry box.
Knock on Wood has jewelry, boxes, and more. Then we asked Timmy Tickle, child.
I like boats and trucks and trains that go toot toot.
Knock on Wood has trucks, trains, and boats that go toot toot. Knock on Wood, 17 Academy Street, Poughkeepsie.
Well, that was truly true to life, and as I said before, we are now going on with the musical part of our entertainment part. We have some of the best people in the music biz right here with us. First of all, those two country locals and vocal yokels. We have Doodle Don and Doodle Dave. A lot of people ask me who they are.
Are they?
Well, you want to know who they are? Well, they are famous country vocals and locals from Mud Flats, Arkansas. And they are really going to strum those strings and sing those songs. It's really been great to have these boys coming from Mud Flats. You know, Mud Flats is where a lot of people grow corn, and corn feeds pigs, as many people know, and pigs love to eat corn, and eventually it all comes down to bricks. But that's just one of those things that Mother Nature has to explain and Father Nature has to overrule. I know most people don't understand what I'm even talking about, but my mother always said, a brick a day and always, what's that? Oh, yes, Well, the television audience is getting kind of restless and has tied up the general director and is beginning to burn him. But you know how it is with life. You know, life is real fun, you know? What's that? Life goes on living, you know? And, oh, okay. What's that? I think we're going to go on to a song. No kidding. Really. A real song, you know, it's...
From Mudflats.
Mudflats and...
Howdy, partners. This is Doodle Don, and this is my son here, Doodle Dave. Dave?
I don't.
Yeah. Well, we're folk singers by trade. And being folk singers, we're simple folks, and we sing of simple things and simple concepts. And right now, we'd like to sing to you one of our classics, and it's called Mud, after that ever-stable and ever-present substance. And let's go, Dave. Strum those strings. Now the setting is the old country, and it's with the old farmer who go out every day and dig the ground. It's the story of mud and man. Was some mud on the ground, was some mud on the ground, was some mud on the ground, was some mud all around. Farmer stepped in the mud. Farmer stepped in the mud. Farmer stepped in the mud. The farmer said, "Oh, crud." Well, the farmer worked hard all that day, and he came home hard, and the cows chew hay, and the rays from the sky shone from the moon. Spoon. But the mud was brown, and the sky was gray, and the cows chew hay, and the farmer came home with the mud on his shoe, and the wife said, "Ook, ook, ookie."
Go. And the wife said, "Oh, okay." And the wife said, "Oh, okay." The wife said, "Oh, okay." And the farmer gave her a cookie. 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 And the wife said, "Ook, ook, okay." Well, the farmer, he woke up the next morning, stretched and yawned,
hit his wife in the face, picked up his shovel, and hit his wife in the face again. He walked through the doorway and out to the rising sun. And the birds chirped their song, and the cows chew the cud, and mud, mud, mud.
Ah, that was just beautiful. Oh, I really love that. And it's songs like those that touch me where it really counts, in the heart. But before we go on, with the fun music portion of this show, I'd like to bring you a commercial from an avid employer of bricks, Mr. Mulligan from, again, Flat Oaks, Arkansas.
Hi. I'm Henry Mulligan, talking to you personally from out here in Mulligan County, Nebraska, in the good old U.S. of A. I'm talking to you. What I want to show you folks today is my new Henry Mulligan home apple cider maker that I have developed in my very own home laboratory. Now you too, in your home, can make apple cider in just seconds like this. Not only can you make good tasting apple cider, but you can make applesauce that just titillates the taste buds. But how do you separate the cider from the sauce, you may ask?
How do you separate the cider from the sauce?
Well, in my very own home laboratory, I've developed the authentic Henry Mulligan's apple cider applesauce separator. Just lay it on top of the mixture like this. Let it absorb all the cider that it possibly can hold. Then you bring it over here and squeeze it into the cup. Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. So, act now, and you'll be able to get my apple cider maker for only $9.95. Send before midnight tonight, and get my applesauce maker too, my applesauce apple cider separator too, free of charge. Thank you.
Well, right now we have a special treat for you. Coming all the way from Spain, that's right, you heard me right, Spain, we have those two famous serenaders, Senor, get this, Senor Doño and Senor DeVito, and you will be seeing and hearing them for your own listening pleasure. These boys really, they're from Spain, but they sing almost like Americans. It's probably because they know how to speak English. Well, I always say, a penny a day, a penny a day. I don't know why I really say these things, but these boys really can sing. And we're going to hear them right now as soon as we get these cables hooked up to, we got them hooked up to Spain. We're all hooked up to Spain and we're ready to go.
Hello, señoras and señores. This is Ricardo Bastante Donaldo, and this is my Norwegian brother, Ricardo Bastante Davido. And tonight, we are going to sing a song of love, a song of amor, and it is after my friend Maria. In a Mexican town, in the pueblo of my heart, in the village of my soul, in the city in my socks, there lived a girl so pretty. So pretty. Almost as pretty as a toadwort. The other boys, they would point at her and chant, Toadwort, Toadwort, you look like a Ticonderoga fort. But I would not. I fed her grass and flies. But I